At some point today, you might cry. Maybe you already have. A song comes on, a memory surfaces, something goes wrong that you can't fix. And for a few seconds, your eyes fill with water and it spills down your face. You've done this your entire life. Everyone around you has too. And almost nobody has ever stopped to ask why. Because here's the thing, no other animal on Earth does this. Not the way you do. Animals produce tears. Every mammal with eyes needs moisture to protect them. Dogs cry, elephants cry, but those are reflex tears. Irritants, wind, dry air. The eye responding to a physical threat. Emotional tears, tears triggered by grief, by beauty, by frustration, by overwhelming joy. Those belong to one species, yours. Scientists have been trying to explain this for over 150 years, and they still don't fully agree on why. Charles Darwin called emotional crying purposeless. He spent years studying animal behavior and couldn't find a single non-human species that wept from emotion. It bothered him. If evolution only keeps what works, why did we develop a response that blurs your vision and signals your vulnerability to everyone around you? A crying human in the ancient world was an easy target. Tears should have been selected out of existence millions of years ago. They weren't, which means they must do something Darwin couldn't see. The first clue came from biochemist William Frey in 1985. He spent years collecting and analyzing human tears and discovered something nobody expected. Emotional tears are chemically different from reflex tears. They contain significantly higher levels of stress hormones, specifically ACTH, the hormone your body produces under psychological pressure. Frey's hypothesis was simple: crying is excretion. Your body builds up stress hormones under emotional load, and tears are one of the ways it expels them. You cry because your body is literally flushing itself out. But that's only part of it, and what comes next is stranger. In 2000, evolutionary psychologist Oren Hassan at Tel Aviv University proposed something that reframed the entire question. Tears, he argued, are a social signal, a uniquely human one, and the reason they evolved is precisely because they are almost impossible to fake. Think about it. You can force a smile. You can control your voice, your posture, your words. But very few people can cry on demand. Tears bypass the parts of the brain that handle deliberate communication. They happen to you. They are involuntary. And that involuntary quality is exactly what makes them powerful. When your ancestors wept in front of another person, that person received a signal they could trust. Not performance, not manipulation. Something real. And the response to that signal, the instinct to move closer, to comfort, to help, is also involuntary. You don't decide to feel something when you see someone cry. It just happens. Tears built trust, and trust built everything. Because here is what makes humans different from every other social species on Earth. We cooperate with strangers. We help people we have never met and will never see again. We build institutions, cities, and civilizations on the assumption that people we don't know will follow rules they didn't personally create. No other animal does this, and no other animal cries from emotion. That may not be a coincidence. Your tears are the oldest honest signal your species has. Before language was complex enough to carry nuance, before writing existed, before contracts or courts or handshakes, tears told the people around you something words couldn't yet say. I am not a threat. I am overwhelmed. I need you. And something in the human brain, wired over hundreds of thousands of years, still responds to that signal the same way it always has. So the next time your eyes fill up unexpectedly, at a film, at a song, at something you can't even name, that is not weakness. That is the thing that built us. The one signal so honest, so involuntary, and so uniquely human that evolution kept it for 300,000 years, and we still don't fully know why.